Hi, my name's Aaron Short, and today we're looking at the Soulmate Acoustic pedal from T-Rex. Let's go down for a close-up so I can show it to you. This ditto looper here is acting as our guitar, so I've just recorded that same guitar dry, completely dry. It sounds like this. So all you're hearing there is a guitar, and then I can manipulate it here and show you how I'm doing it. Now, in the manual and in my experience, we don't want to use too much or too many effects. I don't want the acoustic guitar to sound robotic or over-processed. I want to just take what's there and enhance it. And having said that, it's very important that you have a good guitar or even a great guitar and a great pickup to start with. I feel that this James May Ultratonic pickup and this Martin D35 sounds excellent as it is. Listen again. I think it sounds like a guitar, so we don't need to do too much to it, all right? That's really important. But having said that, let's do some things to it, okay? So the first thing is you're going to plug it, this is your guitar, you plug it into the input. I found it's very important to set the input gain a little bit higher than I normally would. So when you play really hard, you want this to light, this overload light to light up red. Like that. There. So usually, it's a little bit too much. Usually with these kind of things, I set them up so that the light comes on red if I play really hard, all right? But I found with this pedal, because it's so good, the preamp is so excellent, very high quality, I can make that light red on the kind of, if normal is not red, but just even slightly past normal goes red. That gives me the best signal to noise ratio, all that kind of stuff. So set that so it peaks on red when you play a little bit more than moderately, okay? The first thing I'll show you is the EQ section. It's a 3-band parametric EQ, which is really useful. Let's go through it, okay? Here's the treble on maximum. That's plus 12 dB, and we can sweep through. It's a shelving EQ. So you can find where it sounds pleasant, and then boost that a little bit if you want to. Let's move on to the mid. Again, sweep through. See, I don't like that wishy-washy sound there. I'm going to cut some of that. Same with the bass. Also shelving this one. I don't want to take too much bass out. I'm going to put it around here, around 60, 70 hertz, and we'll just cut a touch. So that's very powerful. That is not going to change the sound of the guitar, but you can correct it for the room. You can polish it up. Again, you want the guitar to sound good to start with. If your guitar has a preamp, you can start with that there and use this to fine tune. But again, you're not going to make a terrible $10 pickup that sounds like a duck, as in quacking, quack, quack, quack. You'll know what I mean when you hear it. You're not going to fix that. You're going to improve it, but you won't fix it. So again, get a good pickup. Please check out the James May Ultratonic. So all we have now is the EQ, nothing else. Let's hear the compressor. Full, compressor off. Full compression. Bring up the level to compensate. Very squashed, but not unnatural, right? You could use that. If you really want your sound, it makes the soft parts louder, the loud parts softer, compresses it. I would probably want it just under half. That's what I had for my demo. Make them the same. Because I don't want to boost it. You could use it as a boost, but I want that to be the same. So that's the compressor. Again, it's hard to overuse that, which is good. We don't want to use too much. Well, I don't want to, in my opinion. Of course, some people want to go crazy with effects. I feel like on acoustic, it's got to be very subtle. So let's hear the modulation. Let's turn it right up. You see, that's not an acoustic guitar anymore, is it? But you might like that kind of sci-fi sound. I would use it very subtly for like a 12-string effect. If you put it all the way to the left, you get a detune. And because we're stereo out of this with my 2 Megami cables straight to the mixer, you'll hear that and you can increase it. It's quite nice, like an organ. Look, check that out. It's like a slightly phased kind of stereo sound. Or just a touch of chorus for that kind of 12-string sound or lead sound. I'm not a huge user of chorus, but if I use it subtly. I actually used it in the demo on that lead section. I thought it added something, just made it pop a little bit more than it would do. Let's hear the delay. So we've got mix, feedback, and time, but also a tap tempo, which I like to use. Delay on. Let's bring it all the way up. Okay, way too much delay, all right? Let's have a little bit. I like it so when I stop strumming, it just goes like 4. Ready? 1, 2. Very faint, yeah. So again, everything's kind of, for me, everything is, you'll notice, right? Everything's kind of at 9 o'clock. You see that? That's, I think on acoustic, that's, again, it's subtle. It's really nice. It's the same with let's try the reverb. The reverb's next, look. Again, way too much. Let's try that 9 o'clock then. Yeah, actually maybe that's a bit, I mean that's okay at home, but when at a gig, probably a bit too much. I'm going to have it up probably 8 o'clock, to be honest with you. Listen. I want it to be barely there, you know. That's good. Shimmer, what does that do? Hear it? It's like a pad. There it is. It's like a pad at the end. That can also be controlled by an expression pedal, if you something like that. I would leave the shimmer off and I would leave it like that again. So we've got more stuff here. We've got a feedback killer. If it detects feedback, it's going to suck out that frequency, okay? Again, really useful live. Like, I would usually leave it off, but if I'm playing and I'm being dogged by feedback, I'm just going to reach down and switch that on. It's going to fix it for me. Actually, you want to make the guitar feedback, you know, hold it up to the speaker like a Hendrix kind of move, and it'll just take it away. And then when you're done with that, you can turn it off. Okay, but I mean, I'm playing with headphones right now. I don't need it. But again, look, I love the little switch. Look, how useful is that? That's so useful. That could be the most useful thing on here for a live performance. The tuner is very fast and accurate. I tuned up with this tuner for this whole video. You can tell it's in tune, right? And it's very quick to respond, which I love. And it mutes the signal as well. So very happy with this tuner. I hope they put this tuner in their electric version, and that would be great. The Soulmate Electric. Boost, you can control the amount of boost. So check this out. You want to take a solo, you can raise it. And it doesn't kind of change the EQ, it just raises the volume. Very clean and nice, I like that. And there's your tap. All the things you need, none of the things you don't need. Love it. Looper, these don't come with it. These are pedal toppers that I like to use. And because it's at the back, I want these a bit higher to access them. I'll put a link to these in the description. They're really useful for pedals. I got green for play, red for stop. It's very straightforward. Press twice and hold to delete. Everything's gone. Once to record, once to play, stop, all your usual functions. It's a great looper. It's long. It's really long. And you know what's really cool if you're writing or jamming? If you don't clear it and you unplug the pedal, it remembers the loop. So if you've written something cool and you can't get it down, just don't wipe it. Go home, record it into your computer. That is really useful. I love that. That's everything on the top, okay? Let me show you on the back. Input for high and low, that can probably be on any setting, but there is one pickup, the K&K, that just loves that 1 mega ohm input, which that will give you. You'll hear it. Without it, with the wrong setting, you'll have way too much bass, and with the right setting, you'll cut some bass out. So great for K&K users. A phase in and out, again, great for feedback, or just set it where you think it sounds best. Gain, set that nice and high. your power, tuner pitch, you can change that pitch, reference pitch if you want to, but whenever you unplug it, plug it in again, it will reset. A volume pedal, and the shimmer expression pedal. So you can use the expression pedal to fade in and out the volume, and it's independent. So if you're looping, the loop will be as it was originally, and then you can fade in and out just the lead solo, which is really nice. It doesn't fade everything in and out. That is something I would do. I would definitely plug a volume pedal in, have it on the side here. That would be really useful. Do those violin kind of swells and things. There's left and right out. I'm using headphones. It does work with headphones. I'm using that to monitor myself right now. Left and out, you can send one or both of these to an acoustic amp, and you've still got left and right out to go into your mixer. So you can send your acoustic amp and to the front of house mixing board. They really have thought of everything with this, and it's very well made and very compact and nice to use. There's a lovely case on the T-Rex website you can buy as well, a soft case to carry it. And there's a ground lift too. I think I've covered everything. I may have missed something, but let's just hear those effects now all together then. So here's the dry signal. It's going through the EQ. Here's your subtle compression. Here's your subtle reverb. Okay, now if I did it right, you've got to listen very carefully to hear a difference. It's right there at the end, there's a little tail off, right? Well, that's what I want. I don't want to change the sound. The guitar sounds great already. This is adding the icing on the cake. And then if we want to do a solo and add some delay and phaser, chorus, sorry, we can. Actually, that sounds like a flanger, doesn't it? But yeah, it's so subtle. I'm sure some people watching this video that don't play acoustic are thinking, well, doesn't do much, does it, for $600? Well, let me tell you, again, you don't want it to. This is, even with everything turned off on this pedal, it's an awesome preamp for your guitar, and all acoustic guitars need a preamp. Some have them built into the guitar, even then it's good to have an external preamp. A good preamp pedal can retail for between $200 and $600, so even just doing nothing, this is a great pedal. And then the fact it's got the tuner with the mute, a good tuner too, that adds value, right? So even just as a tuner and a DI, this is already a winner, in my opinion. And there's not much choice for acoustic players anyway, and this is, you know, tailored to us, which is a great thing. I'm so glad T-Rex did this. But the fact we've then got, you know, a hands-on, it's all like hands-on, you want to reach down and change it. And you can have as little or as much. You can have that natural acoustic sound, or you can process the acoustic if you really want to. Again, not my thing, but if you want to. It's like less is more. It's like what it does in quality is what you're paying for. You're paying for the fact that it doesn't seem to make much difference, and yet it makes the world of difference. And once you get your hands on this and you try it at a gig, I think you'll agree with me. Again, let me know in the comment section. But I was very happy with the loop that I played at the start of this video. I was very inspired, and all I really care about from my equipment is that it inspires me to make music and makes me feel good when I play. And this does it. So thank you, T-Rex. Also a big shout out to my friend Michael there, great guy, met him at NAMM, and hope to see him again the next NAMM. He was the guy in the T-Rex mask playing the guitar on my Instagram. If you haven't subscribed to my Instagram, please do. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, please do. I'll be using this pedal some more, hopefully in the future. And also that guitar, which I love. I'll be showing that soon too. So yeah, go out and get one of these. Give it a try. Let me know what you think, and take care, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. Bye-bye.